Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURUL HIDAYAH. My group mates are NAJIHAH, Syazwin Aqilah, EZATUL WAHIDA, and HARITH FADHLAN. We would like to present about the plant in the Zingiberaceae family. We choose Zingiberaceae because it is the one of the largest families of the plant kingdom. It is an important natural resource that provides many useful products for food, spices, medicine. Zingiberaceae are commonly known as ginger family. Generally, the species of plant in this family are perennial rhizomatous herbs. We can identify them through their characteristics, such as having simple dichostous leaves, inflorescence terminal on the leafy shoot or on the lateral shoot. The flower delicate are ephemeral and highly modified. All parts of the plant are aromatic, and usually their fruits are in capsule shapes. Zingiberaceae are distributed mostly in tropical and subtropical areas. The center of distribution is in Southeast Asia. The greatest concentration of genera and species is in ASEAN region, which are Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Philippines, and Papua New Guinea. Species of this family plant usually can be propagated by seed and division of rhizome. Zingiberaceae are the crown plant of tropical forests. They are mostly grown in damp and humid shady places. They are also found infrequently in secondary forests. Some species can be fully exposed to the sun and grow on high elevation. There are 5 species in this family plant that we would to discuss for today, which are Alpinia galanga, or known as lengkuas, Hydaceum coronium, the white ginger, Curcuma manga, the white turmeric, Zingiber spectable, also known as beehive ginger, and Zingiber officinale, which is the usual ginger that we use. Okay, next we move to the morphology of the fruit among these 5 species. We can see that there is a little bit of differences. Okay, by looking at the color of the fruit, mostly they have a hot color, such as red, dark red, brown, orange, and yellow. But among of them, we can see that fruit from Curcuma manga is the one that having purplish and pink color. The size are mostly around 1.5 centimeters until 3 centimeters. We can also identify them by looking at their shape of the fruit. Okay, we can see that Hydaceum coronium, Zingiber officinale, and Alpinia galanga fruit are in capsule shape, while Zingiber spectable. Okay, next for the morphology of the seeds. Okay, through this table and diagram shown, we can see that the seeds color among of these species are having like black or dark brown, while Hydaceum coronium is either orange or red. Among of these 5 species, Curcuma amada or Curcuma manga is the one that lack of seed existent. Okay, there we found that there is a study to generate or to make a synthetic seeds to make sure or to increase the propagation of this species. From this study, I learned that there are so many types of ginger around us that not only having a beautiful creation, but provide us with so many benefits, especially on medical purpose. I hope that we can do further research on how to conserve all the species of the plant to ensure their living.
Hi, I am Syazwin, so I will tell you about Rhizome Morphology. First, about their scent. It has 3 scents which are strong, sweet and spicy. For strong scent, it is for Alpinia galanga and Hydaceum coronarium. And for spicy scent, it is for Zingiber spectable and Zingiber officinale. Lastly, for sweet scent, it is for Curcuma amada. Next, for their surface color, Alpinia galanga has reddish brown and pale greenish yellow for all rhizome, and Hedicium coronarium has reddish brown. Curcuma amada has yellow surface color, and Zingiberaceaen and Zingiber officinale has yellowish brown. Next, for their inside color of the rhizome, both Alpinia galanga and Hedicium coronarium has white in color. Curcuma amada has pale yellow, and Zingiberaceaen and Zingiber officinale both has yellowish color, but Zingiberaceaen is more to white in color and Zingiber officinale is more to tan in color. Next, for their physical characteristic, Alpinia galanga has hard, fibrous, shiny and cylindrical branch. Hedicium coronarium has shiny and inside fleshy. Curcuma amada has fleshy and epidermal layer yellow. Zingiberaceaen has fleshy, bearing narrow and creeping. Lastly, for Zingiber officinale, it has epidermal layer brown and corky. Lastly, for their size, for Alpinia galanga, it is 2.5 to 10 cm long, and for their diameter is 2 to 4.5 cm. And for Hedicium coronarium, it is 3 to 10.5 cm long, and for their diameter is 2.5 to 5 cm. Next, for Curcuma amada, it is 5 to 10 cm long and 2.5 cm for their diameter. Next, for Zingiberaceaen and Zingiber officinale, both are up to 8 cm long and 4 mm for their diameter. Thank you. For this research, I realized that too many species that we didn't know from family Zingiberaceae. For example, is Curcuma amada. It looks like a common ginger, but it has a sweet smell and sweet taste, which is mango. This family also has a lot of benefits, and the common benefit is for medical uses, and it is a traditional medical.
Next, I will explain the flower morphology of 5 species that we choose. First characteristic is the scent of the flower. All 5 species have fragrant scents. Next, the size of the flower. Alpinia galanga flower size is 10 to 30 cm long and have 5 to 7 cm wide, while Hedicium coronarium have 1.5 cm until 3 cm in size. For the Curcuma manga species, it can be 4 to 5 cm long flower stamen with 3 mm by 3 filament. Zingiberaceaen and Zingiber officinale can grow until 3 to 4 cm long. Color of these 5 species is quite same. For example, Alpinia galanga has yellow, white, while Hedicium coronarium is white and yellow base in color. Then Curcuma manga is pure white with yellow on midlobe on tip. Zingiberaceaen flower color is purple petals with yellow spots, while Zingiber officinale is white to pale yellow in color with purplish leaves. Besides, all 5 species are inflorescence grouping of flower. It means that the species have a cluster of flowers on a branch or a system of branches. Lastly, inflorescence type of flower, the Alpinia galanga is spike-like or racemous, while Curcuma manga is spike-like or cylindrical type. Zingiberaceaen is broad spindle shape, while Zingiber officinale is dense cone-like spikes. Hedicium coronarium has different type of inflorescences, which is corinth.
Hello, I am EZATUL will explain about leaf morphology. The first characteristic we observe is that texture of leaf for Alpinia galanga, shiny on the buff surface, Hydakim coronarium, coarse surface, Curcuma manga, glossy and nearly hairless. Meanwhile, Zingiber spectable and Zingiber physionolis share the same texture, which is smooth. Second is size of leaf. We conclude that leaf underfamily Zingiberaceae have a long leaf because we can see the table. All these species have more than 10 cm length. Shape of leaf. Only Hydakim coronium has linear shape. Meanwhile, the rest of the species have the oblong shape. Third, matched foliage color. All these species have same characteristic of color, which is green. Last characteristic, foliar margin. Also only Hydakim coronarium is different with other, which is indolate, and the rest of the species we observe are entire. The research of this species make me realize that most plants in the family Zingiberaceae give benefit to human body, especially in medical research.
For a simple phylogenetic tree of a Zingiberaceae species, we divide by 4, which is Alpina galanga, Hydakim coronarium, Cucuma manga, and lastly a Zingiber, which divide by another 2, which is Zingiber spectable and Zingiber officinalis. For a dichotomous, we divide it to a leaf shape which is linear and oblong. For a linear, we find it is Hydakim coronarium. Then for the oblong, we divide it for the sense of rhizome, which is strong is Alpina galanga, sweet is Cucuma manga, and then a spicy. After that, we divide it with any flower that has leaf. For which up leaves, which is Zingiber spectable, and which leaves is Zingiber officinalis. From the research, I found that one interesting species on me, which is a Cucuma manga. When we cut the rhizome off, it spread out such a sweet smell, which many researchers say is the smell of a mangoes. Isn't that interesting? By the way, in Malaysia we call it temu pau. Meanwhile, in Indonesia we call it temu manga.